Make a Poncho Power pillowcase in 4 minutes. All you have to do is get two king-size pillowcases. You can make them 35 inches long. Side of a poncho. It can have a boat neck or it can have a V-neck like a heart. This over here is a pocket that is 40 inches by 20 inches. That's on the front. There's another one just like it on the back. And you may think, well, how do you do it? Well, I do it out of pillowcases. And I came up with this. And I'm related to the people who came up with the trade book, Fairchild's Dictionary of Fashion. So I'm related to those people. And so I have done quite a lot of different things, like science and textiles. And I would have about 7 or 8 college degrees if I just finished more than one degree. But as soon as I finish one, I leave college or the university or the seminary or whatever. But yeah, I could easily have several degrees with just 1 or 2 semesters of work. So I wanted to tell you that this is a French seam, and this is an opening for a very large pocket. This is the boat neck, and here is the V-neck. And if you heard a clank a second ago, I put quarters in my pockets to keep the points that are the poncho down. See that? Those are quarters. Then I always have quarters when I go to Aldi's. And so it serves two functions. I do it that way. So this is a king size, and you may think, but I'm a little person. I don't need a king size. I'm short and skinny. I have a tiny head with lots of brains. Well, okay, so that's the point with a quarter. And so how do you make this? Let me take this off so I can give you an example with 2 different fabrics. Okay, so this is a snowflake, and this is a pink pillowcase, and they're standard. So I don't know if you can tell, but this is not a whole lot of room to put your head through right there. And so what you would do is this. You would take the opening here, and you would sew from one corner all the way to the end of the other pillowcase, like that. So this is the end of the length of the pillowcase, the length, and then this is the opening, where the opening is, and you would sew from one corner all the way to the other, and that would be one side. And then the seam is finished when you sew halfway up, and then this is left open, and then you turn it around and you do it the same way with this opening to the side of the snowflake pillowcase. It takes 4 minutes and then you're done. And I could do it, but then if I talk, it takes longer than 4 minutes. And there's no zipper, there's no fastener, there's nothing, because you're using gravity. Because you think about it, if something is near your neck, it's not going to fall out unless you do cartwheels. And so this is the finished product. You have a heart, a Swedish heart, if you wear it like a poncho that is, from the 60s. And if you wear it like a boat neck, then you don't have a Swedish heart. You have, something like Sophia Loren used to wear, where, but she would wear it sheer. Anyway, and so you can put your clean underwear on this side, and in this pocket you would put maybe your t-shirts that you buy when you're on vacation. And then you have your own little pillow when you're sitting in the airplane or the Greyhound or the train, the Amtrak. and you have your own little pillow that you can just pull up and put your head on. If you're smart, you could figure out a way to put a hoodie in here. But because this is a poncho, if you're wearing a hoodie underneath this poncho, you have a hoodie. So you can wear a hoodie underneath this poncho. You don't have to put a hood on this poncho. You can have a hoodie that you wear underneath it. And that's important because, you know, you want to be able to access everything. This has no sides. If you have a hoodie on, then you can't wear it both ways. You can't turn the hoodie around unless you've got one of those Suzanne Summer hoodies that actually is a very tall neck. And that if you have a very tall neck that will come up over your head, then you can wear it both ways. I have a poncho that I bought from Suzanne Summers when she was selling them and, you know, talking about them, where you just have the neckline. But that would mean a different fabric unless you were to use the sheets for this. And we do have the sheets for this. I could use it. But I just thought I would share this with you. All it is 4 minutes. And what you do is you sew this seam all the way up and then this seam halfway up. So this is the opening on the right, and this is the length of the other pillowcase on the left. So you're making an L. See, this is an L shape. And I'll go up big so you can see it. It's an L shape. And you can tell that it's an L because see how long that is right there? And this is the L where it pokes out. And anyway, I hope you make one. And why is it I'm not selling them on Etsy? And how much would I sell them for? Well, I'm the designer. I'm the one who created the idea of making a poncho out of pillowcases. I've never seen anybody who's done it. Somebody could patent or trademark poncho pillowcase, poncho powered pillowcase, and then I wouldn't be able to use it. And then they could make a lot of money off it. And nobody could use it. But I don't think you can patent clothing. And you can patent words, but you can't patent clothing. And I wanted to make this free because this could help a lot of people, because I've given this to women who are having babies. I've given this to homeless people. I've given this to people whose houses burned down and they were homeless because of that. And their houses are washed away because of a hurricane. I've given people that poncho for that reason. And I've given it to people in hospitals and nursing homes, including my parents. My parents both had ponchos to wear before they died. And so to me, they're very useful. And I wear them every day because I like the security, the warmth. It helps my thyroid. And I like having a pocket that is better than any pocket. I like having clothing that is natural fiber. I like everything about this poncho, especially since I solved the problem of it flying up. All you have to do is put quarters in it. See, the quarter makes a noise, and I'm always ready for Aldi's when I have that quarter in there. And if I have a quarter, I can just dig it out. It doesn't take long. And as far as gravity goes, all you have to do is pick this up and you can move it along. And I like the fact that when I go to banks, I can put my cash or my check in my poncho and no one can easily just take it from me. They can't grab my purse. They can't, grab it out of my hand. They can't pickpocket because I never wear my pocket on the outside. I'm always wearing it on the inside. So how does it look on the inside? You would never know that it was lined. You would never know that it was lined. It's like all those ponchos out there that are not lined. And Talbot's does make some that are lined, but not with big pockets. The ones that I've bought cost $200. They were lined, some of them, and the thing is you can wear it boat neck, you can wear it V-neck, you can do a lot with it, and it can be like a pillow, it can be like a backpack. And when I'm picking fruit for my fruit trees, I put it in my pocket. I've got, it's better than an apron for me. And I turn it around and I use that. And by the way, if you're in the bathroom and you want privacy and you don't want someone peeking at you, you can move it so that your body privates are hidden. So, I mean, it is a very useful, outfit. And I really like it. And I'm glad I came up with it.